Okay, now today we're going on to Christ's righteousness. So, we've been forgiven, let go of the past, now we're walking on the right path. We're staying right with Him, remember? So just imagine you're in a relationship and you're walking a journey. In Ephesians 2, 1-5 it says, "You were dead in your transgressions and sins in the way that you went." The way you walked and transgressed and saying all the things you did wrong, things you lacked and all of these things. Gratifying. Why did you do that? Because you were gratifying the sinful nature, the fallen nature. So anyway, you were by nature object of wrath. But God, who is rich in mercy, He made us alive with Christ, even when we were dead in our transgressions. It is by grace that we've been saved. So this part of us that He is made alive with Christ is our spirit. It's the spirit that kind of drives us, motivates us, guides us. Like in a ship, there's the ship body, but then there's the spirit. It's something that guides. It's the being. So anyway, Adam, like us, comprised of a spirit, soul and body. That's 1 Thessalonians 5:23. And up until that point in time, when Adam sinned, his spirit was perfect. He was not born with a sin nature. It was only after he sinned and his spirit changed. The inner man, the spirit changed. And sin entered into the world. And as a result of that change, every person since Adam is now born with a spirit that has a sin nature. Romans 5:12 says it. It's a truth. Now remember, these are seeds of truth. Sin entered the world through one man, and death through sin. And in this way death came to all men, because all sinned. It's like a seed as well. You've got a bad seed and you plant a bad seed, that's what it produces. If you have a good seed and a good shepherd, what will he produce in your life? Now Adam's disobedience brought sin and death into the world, but Jesus' obedience brought life. In Romans 5:17 it says, "For if by the trespass of one man," that's Adam, "death reigned through that one man, how much more when those who received God's abundant provision of grace and the gift of righteousness," see, it's a gift, "reign in life through the one man, Jesus Christ." It's a gift. It's nothing you've done, nothing you can do. And we receive the gift of Christ's righteousness when He comes into our life. And it's when we believe, when we are born again, when we decide to step through the door, to enter into His world, enter into His life. We then receive a new nature. We receive a new nature. If you're born into the, maybe it's not a great example, into the royal family today, you set aside all your life before. And then you receive a new nature, a new way of life, a new way to do things. It's not the greatest example because of what's happening in the royal family at the moment, but you get the idea. We then receive a new nature in our spirit. Inside us, something changes, namely God's divine nature. So that's that section.